Something broke the boss, I flipped the script. Super Trucker Podcast got me fully equipped. Left the noise behind, now I'm stacking green. Voyager Nation made me live the dream.
My first truck, what I did right and what I did stupid. So I'm sure everybody wants to know about the stupid part. Let's go. Let's roll out.
Yeah, nobody wants to admit that, but everybody wants to know about other people's stupid shit.
Hey, that's why they're tuning in, man. They want the download.
Yeah,
so make sure it's something that you're not doing right now.
Yeah.
And then now we go to at what point, first time you realize dispatch isn't optional, it's a partnership.
Oh man, that was it took me a long ass time, man, to realize that. And I wish I learned that a little bit sooner, but it took me quite a few years.
I don't know. You think everybody goes through that?
I think yes. And not everybody completes the journey. At least I completed it eventually.
Yeah.
But man, when it comes down to, owner-operator's relationship with dispatcher, my dumbass only realized that after I actually got myself exposed to dispatching. And once I started dispatching trucks and owner-operators, that's when I realized that it's not optional. You need that relationship for a good result. And I'm not talking about relationship that now somehow you need to pander to your dispatcher. No, none of that. Because there are plenty of shitty dispatchers out there.
No, yeah, I agree. But I can only imagine, man, your first month of actually dispatching, I mean, officially in the office and all that, there's probably a lot of aha moments where you're like, oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
It's kind of like my biggest aha moment was I was like, God, I hope nobody remembers the shit that I told my dispatchers. Because everything that I ever said to any of my dispatchers was handed back to me and more. and after that, I realized, for example, to even do a badass job as a dispatcher, to really excel, to really get your owner-operator the top dollar, it's a two-way street no matter how you spin it. So, for example, as a dispatcher, I can tell you right now, I can have two owner-operators, and one guy is not an idiot that just accepts everything, but one guy gives me wiggle room. So, for example, allows me to make some risky calls. I'm not going to be exposing that guy for unnecessary risks, just because.
No, it's calculated.
In order for me to make you the top dollar, and you can't calculate top dollar of one load. You need some period of time, let's say throughout the month. If I'm going to have an owner-operator who trusts my decision-making and my skills, who's going to say, look, Mike, I'll do what you tell me to do. Make me some money. I'm not going to cause you any kickbacks or anything like that. We're going to go places, man, and you're going to be making money. All I need you to do is trust me. I'm going to run you legal. I'm going to take care of you. But I need some wiggle room, because if I'm going to... The higher rate we're going to be getting, it's always going to come with a higher risk. So once in a blue moon, there is going to be a miscalculation. But not critical miscalculation. It's not going to cause your business to
fall apart.
But if you're not going to give me the room to make a mistake once in a blue moon, reasonable mistake.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's trucking. So.
I will be running very predictably, and we're not going to be making any money because I'm going to be taking no risks, because you're not going to let me to apply any risks.
Yeah.
So in order to make top dollar, you got to let your dispatcher to be free, to make some decisions, to make calculated promises. Like, for example, what sounds like, in my opinion, the shittiest thing when dispatcher is asking, when dispatcher is talking to a broker and he's, he tells the broker, all right, let me call my driver, let me see what he says, and then I'm going to call you back. That shit is telling me, unless that's your nice way to telling that broker to fuck off, I'll take that.
Yeah, but the other way means you have no control.
The other way means that it's not only that you have no control, you also you have no idea what the fuck your driver is doing. Your driver has no idea what the fuck you're doing. You have no plan. You cannot. What if that load was the best load of the day?
You're right, yeah.
And now you just lost it. So my approach to this would be, let's say if I'm dispatching the owner operator, I would be this. Look, you deliver on time. Let me make the calls. I'm gonna get you the results. all I need you to do is just do what I'm telling you to do. And then if there is any problems with money, we're going to talk about it. We will address that. We will solve these problems. But I need you to work with me before you make a decision like on my performance.
Gotcha. Yeah, for sure.
And that is the only way. And for example, after the dispatching, when I got back into the owner operator seat, I had quite a few pretty, funny situations to where the dispatchers today are so conditioned around those crybaby owner operators,
Right.
that we can't even register. When I was telling my, let's say new dispatcher that, listen, man, I'm not going to get involved. Make me money. Here's the pre-existing parameters. As long as we fit this box, we good. You don't need to call me. You don't need to ask me about nothing. You book freight, I deliver, and that's it. That's how we're going to go. The week is going to go by. Then we will revisit and see what's up.
Yeah, nice and easy. Keep it simple. Keep it moving.
And how many times, I had dispatchers who just couldn't believe that. We still calling and we running the load by you for what? I get an impression, bro. Do you know what you're doing? Because if I'm dispatching the dude who tells me what I'm telling you right now,
right.
To me that's a jackpot. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go make money because now you just gave me all the freedom in the world. That's all I need. Let's go make money. And but the dispatchers, we've been beat up by a lot of owner operators so badly that we can't even believe that anymore. And now you have to work extra hard to even prove it. You're like, bro, I remember this one guy is calling me and he's running a load by me. And he started hey man, I got this load, and then he runs the info by me, and I thought already that he has this load. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, so did you send the info already? He's like, no, I'm just running it by you. And I'm like, didn't we have that conversation 5 minutes ago where I told you, don't fucking call me unless you have a load?
Right, and in his mind, he still doesn't understand, hey, that's the Raycon, here's the details.
And that's it. That's exactly what I mean, because I'm just judging everyone based on my own actions. So, for example, if I want the owner operator that I'm working for to make the top dollar, I want him to give me the freedom.
Right.
And now I'm giving my dispatcher freedom, but
he ain't taking it.
But he ain't taking it.
Yeah.
It's kind of have you seen one of those memes where the horse is tied up to the lawn chair?
Oh yeah, and he won't move because
he won't move because and when you think about it, come on, man, the lawn chair.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's also leading into the next topic. It comes from all angles, man, because everybody lies. Brokers lie. They lie about the paperwork. They lie about sometimes even fucking delivery times, and it's kind of crazy because we even had a comment in the 9 a.m. show, right? One guy was like, "Hey man, this guy paints such a pretty picture, bells and whistles, and sells the dream." Well, let me tell you, there's no dream to selling trucking. Trucking is not fucking easy. Trucking comes with a lot of variables that we talked about. It's not an easy business. It's an expensive sport. But if you're gonna play, there's a way to play.
Yeah,
and then that's pretty much it. So even on that, man, I think it comes with that too, because you're always on the, that dispatcher could get blamed for not doing their due diligence. I think that's the difference. It's there's two types of dispatchers: the one that just took the load without asking the right questions, and then you're in it, and then there's the guy that does all the right questions to minimize all that kind of exposure.
Yeah, look, trucking is a savage sport. We are, we live in this planet where every living organism eats the other living organism to survive. Sure. And in trucking, that works just like a given. So you can see all kinds of different scenarios. I see how two well-intended individuals, a nice broker and a nice dispatcher, create such a toxic environment to where everybody is in that wishful thinking mode, and we think that avoiding problems is the nicest thing that you can do, when in reality, addressing problems is the best thing that you can actually do.
Yes.
And people fall into this wishful thinking, and it's not necessarily, I've seen some really evil people, we got the list of probably 25 of them on our DNU.
Yes.
Other than that, there is no such thing as just evil broker or evil dispatcher. It's always the teamwork of idiots that think that if we're not gonna talk about things that gonna raise the blood pressure, it equals solving those problems. But at the end of the day, it's actually inviting those problems to cause some real damage. One of the good examples that you brought in during today's live show. Let's say the driver, the rate confirmation clearly says $200 for being late. to the delivery appointment, right? Now, let's say the driver is being late for whatever reason. Maybe for his own bullshit. Maybe for something that is real. Like, for example, the breakdown. Hours of service got held up at the shipper. And the outcome of that fee is going to be very, very different. So, for example, station number 1, the driver is being late because, let's say, he had a blowout. The dispatcher says, hey, man, my driver is running behind like maybe, an hour or two because he had a blowout. He sees that fee there, but he never addresses that. And the broker says, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. Did the broker ever said, I'm never going to charge you that fee? No, he didn't. Did you ever, as a dispatcher, address that? Like, hey, bro, there's this fee here. And, I don't want my driver to pay for something.
What are we going to do about this?
Yes. So, obviously, the perfect scenario, once your dispatcher gets that rate confirmation, that's when it matters the most. Because if I was your dispatcher and I got this rate confirmation, I would make a phone call to my broker right away, and I would get all the clarifications in writing. Maybe not different rate confirmation, because sometimes that can be fucking annoying.
Yeah, but a nice little email.
At least an email stating that that fee will not apply for breakdowns, right? Boom. Or for weather conditions right now in the winter. So that's what I would do. So if a dispatcher haven't done that, okay, cool. The best opportunity is missed. Then there is a secondary opportunity,
which is
when it just fucking happened.
Okay.
So instead of telling the broker, hey, my driver is going to be late, and the broker is also, he doesn't want to say, all right, don't worry about it, it's only $200. And now you got two idiots that don't want to be assholes to each other,
but not talking about the real problem.
But they're not talking about the real problem. So in reality, I would be like, oh, okay, I'm not worrying about it, but like, how about that fee? Because it's mechanical. It's a blowout. Yeah. I didn't, like, shit happens, right? Yeah. Welcome to trucking. And you know what? 95 times out of 100, the broker is gonna be cool, saying, oh, it's a blowout. Just shoot me the receipt so I can show it to higher ups.
And avoid it, yep.
And we'll take care of that. Don't worry about it. Okay, now don't worry about it. Obviously, make sure you still got it on the email, not just on the he said, she said.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow everything else to the T, which means you sent that receipt, you communicated, you got the chain of emails back and forth. Now don't worry about it. And still, there is still, like 5% chance to worry about it. But at least something has been done. And the other way, like one guy thinks like, oh man, so like I told the broker that my driver is going to be late, but the broker is not asshole. He's not going to probably charge for it. But I'm not going to talk about it either. Okay, the broker thinks, man, that guy already has a bad day. For me to say right now that, it's okay, it's only $200 is also like being an asshole. So he doesn't want to be an asshole either, right?
Nah, plus that underpayment's coming like fucking 60 days later.
And here's the problem, that when that underpayment is coming, it's usually being decided not by that broker, not by your dispatcher, by the people down the chain.
Yeah.
And the people down the chain, if with the rest of the billing, we would get the rest of the email attached saying like, this is communication between us and the broker. This is what's being discussed. This is the receipt. The broker said, don't worry about it, you will not be charged. Now you're not getting charged. Like, 95 times out of 100, you're not going to get charged.
Yeah, so here we go.
But it's wishful thinking versus actually addressing the problems and not gambling where is no need to gamble.
So do you think that your first truck teaches you more humility than any other mentor could possibly teach you?
100%, like immediately, straight up. Because the main difference is, the mentor is...
almost theoretical, probably.
Yes, so when the mentor is telling you that his ass was on fire, it's cool, but when your ass is on fire,
it hits different.
It hits very different. Yeah. So I think, yes, the first truck is going to teach you some lessons. Some of them are going to be very unfair, especially if, previously a lot of drivers, because, like fake driver shortage and shit like that, a lot of people are avoiding talking about problems with drivers. Once you become an owner operator,
no, they're going to give it to you.
It's a little bit different. So now, just because you've been handled with, white gloves before, then the live hits and it feels very different, but that does not mean that it's against you. That means that that's exactly what was happening all this time. You were just not the one left with a bill.
Yeah, and now you are, and then it's coming, so it's not a surprise. So to your point,
yes, just don't be a wishful idiot, like, because if it says it's coming unless you address an alternative.
So here you go. All right, guys. So if you are looking for that great opportunity to elevate your game, or that first-time owner-operator looking to get started, you got to give us a call, 863-342-5171.
All right, guys, be safe out there. Please like, share, subscribe. Share it with the people that are either, maybe have one of those dispatchers that we discussed here in this video, or could do better in their business, or looking to become an owner-operator, looking for some mentorship that actually knows what it feels when the ass is on fire.
Here you go.
Give us a call, 863-342-5171, and let's make trucking great again.
Here we go, guys. Talk to you soon.
Take care.
Operators looking for the best business owner opportunity, look no further. I got all the programs that are going to make you successful. Everything to operating from 2 different fuel cards, top of the line trailers with a maintenance program that is unbeatable, to plates, insurance, you name it, we got it. All you got to do is give us a call, 863-342-5171. Learn more and get started.